Planking. You've probably heard of it. It's the latest craze in fitness. And that's because a plank is an excellent full body workout. Not only are you using your arms, your legs, but you're also using those valuable core muscles to stabilize or hold yourself in that position. That's why planking is the newest craze in fitness, and I'm going to show you a full body 7-minute plank workout to help improve all your muscles as well as your posture. So we're going to start off with the standard elbow plank. Each plank I want you to hold for a minimum of 30 seconds. If you are an experienced planker, then you can hold it for about a minute. So your goal will be 30 seconds to a minute of each exercise. Now the standard plank on your elbows, you want to make sure you have your body in proper alignment. Proper alignment is not with your butt up in the air like this, and it's not with your butt sagging like this. You want to imagine a pole or beam running straight through your entire body from your head all the way down to your toes. Think about that pole while you're holding this plank to keep your body in proper alignment. You want to make sure you're looking down at your mat so you're not straining your neck out in front of you or tucked under you like this. You want to look straight down and remember to breathe. The key with planking is to keep breathing. Nice slow and controlled breaths. You never want to hold your breath, especially for any plank exercise. So after you've held the elbow plank for 30 seconds to a minute, you can rest anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds before moving on to the next plank. The next plank I'm going to have you do is called a push-up plank, but it's without the push-up. We also call it an elbow to hand plank. So you're going to get back in that elbow plank position, but instead of staying there, you're going to lift up left hand, right hand, left elbow, right elbow, left hand, right hand, left elbow, right elbow. Constantly checking your form to make sure your butt's not starting to sag or rise up in the air. This whole time, make sure you're taking nice controlled breaths. Do not hold your breath. After you've done the push-up plank for 30 seconds to a minute, go ahead and take your 15 to 30 second rest before we move on to mountain climber planks. Mountain climber planks start from that standard elbow plank that we learned in the beginning. So you're going to go ahead and get into that elbow plank position. Double check your alignment to make sure you are not sagging that butt down too low. And then you're going to get your legs involved. You're going to bring your left elbow to your left knee to your left elbow and back. Then the right side and back. Left side, back. Right side, back. Constantly check your alignment and remember to breathe. The next type of plank in our 7-minute plank workout is going to be the plank row. For this exercise, you simply need 2 dumbbells. Anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds is great. I have 2 5-pound dumbbells right here, and I'm going to put them off to the side. And instead of an elbow plank, we're going to do a hand plank. So instead of being down on your elbows, you're up on your hands, but you're going to put those hands on your weights. You still want to maintain proper plank form throughout this entire exercise, even though you're up on your hands. Once you're in that hand plank position, you're going to start with one side, lift that weight up for a row, slow and controlled back down. Other side, row. The key with this is to be shifting your weight and slowly and controlled bringing that weight back down to the mat. So you're just getting a nice row. Remembering to breathe and constantly checking your form to make sure your spine is in alignment. After you've done your 30 seconds to a minute of plank rows, we're going to do a couple more planks to really work on your obliques or your side abs. This is everyone's favorite at my boot camp class. It's called Thread the Needle. You're going to pick a side to start in a side elbow plank. This is what a side elbow plank looks like. To make it a little easier or modify it, you're going to put that top foot in front of the bottom foot. That's a modification. But if you are a pro at planking, make sure you stack those feet. Once you're in that side elbow plank position, you can just hold it for a good stabilizing workout, but I want to reach those obliques or those love handles that a lot of people get. So we're going to add a thread the needle. Watch what this looks like. The key with thread the needle is to make sure you're reaching very far underneath you. You really want a good twist to work out those oblique muscles. So you reach underneath you and up to the sky. Underneath you and up to the sky. After you've done 30 seconds on your right side, go ahead and switch over to your left side for the same thing for 30 seconds. After your thread the needle plank, go ahead and rest for 15 to 30 seconds, and then we're going to move on to a side hand plank. This is one of the harder ones to hold, but this is our last plank for our 7-minute exercise. So you're going to get back to your side plank position, but instead of being down on your elbow, I want you up on your hand. Again, to modify this, you can put one foot in front of the other or stack them. Make sure you're not bending your wrists too hard. You don't want to cause any strain there, so make sure you're up on that wrist, but try and keep your body back, not forward to bend your wrist too far. So once you're in that position, raise up. You can put your other hand on your hip and try to hold it for 30 seconds. After you've held 30 seconds on that side, you can switch to the other side and do the same thing. Now, if this puts too much strain on your wrists, or you've had wrist injuries in the past, go ahead and go down to your elbow and hold a side plank from there. That'll relieve the strain on your wrist and prevent injury if it's too difficult for you. Well, that's it. That's our 7-minute full body plank workout. Stay tuned for more workouts from Pause4Fitness. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at www.pause4fitness.com.